cover today are renters. And in our sphere of influence, we're going to always probably look at our renters last, right? It's probably the last in our total poll of most realtors to look at is the renters. You don't really look at how important renters are opposed to buyers and sellers or investors, right? So today I want to cover renters and what's the benefits out there for renters right now out in this market. Things are going to be changing over the next couple of months. As you know, I don't want to date this video, but we're going to be changing, getting into a different atmosphere in the market. And it's a good idea today to talk about how we can add value to your renters. And one of those things, what I was discussing earlier, was different programs out there for renters to improve their credit, down payment assistance programs out there for renters that want to become buyers immediately, and some of those options that's out there for renters should be presented to the renters right off the bat. Mandy, you have anything to touch on that?
You are absolutely correct that you don't think about your renters all the time. So I literally this morning sent out an email and didn't include my renters.
See, another thing. So always remember your renters, and like I said, they're part of your sphere. They know you. They know you as a realtor. They know they may not feel like they're able to afford a home right now, and these are just different options for these renters to try to take advantage of. So if they're not ready right now, there is a program out there called PRP, and what that stands for is Positive Rent Payment Program, and it's a Fannie Mae program out there for renters that they can go to their landlord and ask for them to apply for this PRP program. It was, like I said, it's a pilot by Fannie Mae. They're trying this for 1 year. They're offering it for free, but they're going to try it for 1 year for basically these renters to help them improve their credit. And what it does is basically it allows the landlord to report to different vendors as a part of this Fannie Mae approved program, to report to those vendors if your tenant is paying on time. Okay. Some of those vendors will also allow you to report if they're late or is negative, right? Or a negative part of the renter. So it's kind of a benefit for the landlord as well. Also, a big incentive for the landlord is you most likely can get your payments on time, right? Your rent payments, right? So that will be a great value to add to your renters right now that's out there. That's probably maybe their credit is not so great. There's a lot of credit card debt right now, a ton, right? This would be a good way to add some value to your renters, to tell them to, hey, check in with your landlord to see if they're willing to join this PRP program by Fannie Mae to report positive rent payments on a monthly basis. Now, I know over time, thinking after the year, there will start being a charge to the landlord of $1.50 to $1.60 per month, and that's an annual payment. The landlord could decide to add that into the rent. Who knows? We don't know if this thing is going to stick, but however, this PRP program is out there right now, and you should make sure your renters know about it. Have them go to their landlord, or if they're thinking about going to rent in a new property, ask the landlord, do you offer or are you a part of the PRP program for Fannie Mae? And make sure you give them information on it. Let me share my screen too, Mandy, so some of the people can see kind of what I'm referring to in this PRP program.
I was going to say, is there like a link? Yeah.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this link in this video at the end of it. I'll put it in the bottom. It'll be on my YouTube channel, all my social media channels. This is the link right here, and it kind of goes over an overview of this program. And here are some of the vendors
Mm.
that are a part of this Fannie Mae program that are approved vendors. And then look, according to TransUnion studies, 73% of renters are more inclined to pay rent on time when their rent payments are reported. This is a huge benefit for, like I said, the landlord and the renter. So it's a win-win for everyone. So make sure your renters are not left untouched all year long. Make sure they know about these programs, right? The average, average renter that's taking advantage of this, their point have gone up by 40 points since using
Mm.
this program. 40 points is the average. That's a huge difference when it comes time for them to be ready to purchase a home, because that gap can be large. If you're at a 620 and you need to be at a 660, guess what? That 40 points is right there for you. Now you can take advantage of some of the other lower interest rate products that's out there because you have a higher credit score, right? You need to improve your credit score. This is the way to go if you want to purchase let's say not a home, purchase a car, purchase, a boat, whatever, go on vacation. This is a great option for you, even if you're not looking to buy a home, but it's a great option to improve your credit. Okay. Take a look at this program. Like I said, it's a pilot program by Fannie Mae that's out there right now. And it's going to, like I said, it's going to help your renters improve their credit and over time save them thousands of dollars when it's time for them to purchase that first time home, because they're going to be in a different interest rate at that point. So that's going to be a huge benefit for them. Also, down payment assistance programs. A lot of renters don't know anything about down payment assistance programs at all. They have no clue, Mandy. They don't know like what's out there. Literally at CAR, we're in California, and I'm sure in other states they have these type of programs with the Association of Realtors in that state. This is a down payment resource directory, right? So this I'll also put this link in here for us too. But you literally can come here, fill out an address that you're interested in, and they'll run through 400 plus down payment assistance programs out there in California. 400. Okay. If you follow these 3 steps for pre-screening, it'll go through and let you know they have 15 programs or 5 programs, depending on the address or the zip code. They'll go through this whole thing and tell you exactly how many programs out there. Then you can go and apply. This is a great thing to reach out to your renters and say, hey, have you looked at any down payment assistance programs? Chances are, if you are approved for a rental, you most likely going to be approved for down payment assistance program where you can become a homeowner instead of paying rent. Some people may not want to be homeowners, but this is an option for those people that want to purchase in the future or right away. They got great, decent credit score. Look at how many down payment assistance programs there are out there. If you don't know anything about it, they have a video on here, right here on it, that you can learn about. Let me see, right here. You can click and watch the video, right? Also, speaking of down payment assistance programs, a lot of people don't know if you work for a large like national company like a Walmart, a Amazon, colleges. If you work for like USC, for instance, they have down payment assistance programs out there for their employees. They're just not advertising it, and they won't because they will lose the money, right? So they won't push this out there. But if you go to your HR and ask them, hey, are there any like community seconds, any down payment assistance programs out there? Most likely, I know for a fact, Amazon, USC, Walmart, they have these programs. They're just not advertising it to them, right? These large national companies, they have a corporate like social responsibility that they have to offer these things. Dallas, in the Dallas area, Habitat for Humanity, if you work for them, they have the same thing. They have a down payment assistance program. You just got to go to your HR and ask them, right? So that's another benefit where you can have a down payment assistance of 3 to 3.5% paid for by your employer. So that's a huge win for everybody on that end. But make sure your tenants, your renters, know about this stuff. This is great value to add to them. Give them these different options to reach out to you, the professional, and let them know that hey, you're here to support them in any aspect of their real estate process, whether it be rentals, whether it be first time home purchases, right? Make sure you help them along the way. You're adding some type of value to them. You're helping them increase their credit score. Like I said, they may not be ready to purchase right now, but eventually, hopefully in time, they'll be ready. These are just different value adds for them. Man, do you got anything to add on that?
No, that's really good. I had no clue even about the renters. And even here in Moreno Valley, we have so many Amazon warehouses.
Yep.
So that would be huge if people would know.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of those big employers, they're not going to go around advertising this or posting this around the work facility at all. They go to your, they have to go to the HR and ask them these questions, and most likely they'll get the answer, yes or no. So
Yep.
I'm
That's
Lawrence King, Sphere of Influence coach here with the Alliance Group. I'm here every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're just adding value every single day to agents within our organization and outside of our organization. We'll see you soon.